Marvin, what do you make of all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
Well, you gotta have an opinion. I mean, do you think that God came down from heaven and stopped?
Oh, what the fuck's happening? Oh,
man,
shit.
man. Oh, man, I shot Marvin in the face.
What?
Let me start off by saying that this film is iconic. Quentin Tarantino knows what he's doing with every edit, with every single camera movement. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to write the best dialogue. Pull any quote from this movie, and you got yourself an iconic line. It's just how it is. He's not a man who makes movies. He's a guy who comes down and blesses us with films that he creates and somehow manifests from his mind. Each one is basically perfect, and this was the start, really, for the world. This made him a household name. And yeah, however many years later, 20-something years later, I can see why. It's insanely good. And I love it. It never stops with interesting characters. The scenes are always gripping when they need to be gripping. They're funny when they need to be funny. The tone constantly shape shifts, and it never stays one way, and it doesn't have to, because he knows what he's doing. What's interesting about this movie is that it really shows him coming into his own as the director we all know. Something I thought about, though, is the film is notorious for probably two things, language and violence. And yeah, there's both of that. But there really isn't as much violence as I feel like I remembered. It's a very dialogue-driven movie, but it's these lines that come out of Jules and Vincent's mouth that you're just kind of drawn to this world. Samuel L. Jackson, John Travolta, they blow me away. Christopher Walken's cameo, iconic. Uma Thurman, she plays somebody overdosing so well. It feels like a train of Americana aesthetic and criminal underworld underbelly, and it just never stops. You don't want it to stop. You want to continue occupying this world. If you haven't seen this movie, see this movie. Sit down and just watch it and realize that this is the reason that movies are made, to tell stories like this. Film is an art form, and you can see it in this movie.